So it's day 2 in Canmore. We're still here in Canmore, wedged between the mountains. It's still raining, so we still are stuck here in Canmore. Although we've been informed that residents of Banff have been encouraged to go west. For those of you that don't know, there's Rundle Mountain, which is right outside of where we are right now. On the other side of Rundle Mountain is Banff, but unfortunately we cannot get to Banff. So at this point, you'll have to stick with us. Where we are right now is safe. We lucked out very much. The Tapuska families and Johnson families of Canmore have been generous enough to let us use their cabin, which is over here, far enough away from the action that we feel safe. But other people haven't been as lucky, and we spoke to an RCMP officer yesterday who actually informed us that 40% of the town of Canmore is expected to fall into the Cougar Creek by the end of the day. Now there are efforts by emergency crews to salvage and save that part of the city, and that's what we're going to do this afternoon. We're going to go check it out, see what the damage is like, maybe talk to some people, basically give you a feel of what it's like to be in this city under siege.
All right, so right now we're going along the Bow Valley Trail. As you can see off to my left, there's a lot of water here. Some of the houses are affected. There's firemen and emergency crews in the water attempting to pump out water, it appears. There's some storefronts that have been sandbagging, putting sandbags down, taking out merchandise. Right now we're heading towards Cougar Creek, where apparently already a couple houses have been severely damaged by the floodwaters, and we'll see what we can find. It's still raining very hard, it doesn't appear that it's going to stop anytime soon.
So we just got back from Cougar Creek, which is in the southwest side of Canmore. You can see where the banks of the creek itself have been stripped away to the point where people's decks are falling into the water. It really makes this whole natural disaster real for us. You get to see the domestic destruction of Canmore. These are people's lives, homes, just being washed away by this water. It's quite intense. It's an intense feeling when you see it firsthand. Now they have been able to divert the waters so that the flow is now down to, it's still a pretty aggressive stream, but it's been diverted underneath a bridge. But we've been informed that if the rain does continue into the evening, which it's forecasted to do, the chances are that this bridge could be wiped out and we could be back to step one where they were earlier today. Now, when we are coming back through town, we've noticed that the Army has now been called into Canmore, which is good news for us because we're hoping this road can get cleared to Calgary so that we can make our flights tomorrow. But as of right now, the Trans-Canada Highway is blocked off. They are still trying to clear it. There's no reports as to what exactly is going on there. We're being left in the dark. And once again, if it keeps raining, we don't know what's going to happen here. We're just going to hope for the best for the people of Canmore. Hopefully the rain does stop and hopefully we can put this disaster behind us by morning.